Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, joined by our guest Michelle Rober of Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park Camp Resort, Glen Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we had the pleasure of visiting in person a couple of months ago, and even though I have lived in this Mount Washington Valley for a quarter of a century, I had never been to the campground, and I was blown away for a number of reasons. How do you describe the campground to someone who's never visited before?
It's just a peninsula of beauty. Like, it just is, surrounded by the Ellis River and the Saco River. It feels so removed, and we're right in the mountains. You can see the White Mountains all around you. Like, you're removed, but you're still here, like, with all the conveniences right outside your door.
Right. It's almost like a little town unto itself. And the thing that I noticed was so many families there having fun, because you have so much to do within the campground itself.
Oh my God, so much to do. Like, right now it's the shoulder season, so we offer some really great deals, but there's all kinds of programming still on the weekends. So Friday, lots of people check in on Friday afternoon or Friday night, and we have our Haunted Trail on Saturday. We have site decorating contests. We have golf cart decorating contests. Halloween is huge for us. So whether your kids are little, like 2 years old, or even little babies, are going to love looking at the water park. Actually, we just closed the water park, unfortunately, but it's really fun to look at.
Right. Well, we're going to get to these Halloween and fall events in just a second, but let's go over a little bit more about just the accommodations, because you're a campground and you have traditional campsites, but one of the newer features, I think, are these amazing cabins that allow you to glamp in luxury, or it even allows you to extend your season. It's like staying in a hotel room, but in the middle, like on a river.
Right. We have 80 cabins. We actually have plans for 20 more.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're so popular. They just ensure your experience here. So it's weatherproof, obviously, but we have log cabins and then other Pleasant Valley home model cabins with screen-in porches and beautiful mountain views and bedrooms, queen-size bed, lofts for the kids, televisions. Some have full kitchens, some have, cooktops, but it's air conditioning, heat, everything.
Right.
Gorgeous.
So if you want to plan maybe, like how late are you open this fall? People want to come up for fall foliage, and I mean, you could view fall foliage from your window.
We're open until through the weekend after Columbus Day.
Okay.
Yep. So we have a good few more weeks left, and the leaves are starting to turn. So we have some really great specials going on, extend your stay specials that extend into the cabins, so you can get a great deal and enjoy the beauty and just know that you're going to be warm and cozy outside of your fire pit or inside your cabin or your camper.
Oh, that's fantastic. And if people want to think ahead, because it's a very popular spot, if they want to secure their cabin or their campsite for next summer, or maybe you want to come up early in May or June, the height of fishing season, should they make reservations now?
Yes, I highly recommend that you make reservations now. Like, you can get some really great deals booking in advance. I'd like them to call our reservations team. You can certainly book online, scout it out online. We have a super active, easy to navigate website.
Yep.
But if you have any questions, we have the latest promo codes, and they're going to be able to snuggle you into the site or the cabin that's just right for you.
I got a behind-the-scenes look at that, and it was a throwback to yesteryear where you actually talk to live people, and they help you through, and it makes it so much easier.
Yeah, and it's fun to go in there. It's a nice office.
It really, everything about that. I saw Yogi and all his friends, Boo Boo.
Yogi, Boo Boo, Cindy. Sometimes Ranger Smith is around.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the fall, because I know you guys have some big promos and some big events coming
up. We have big discount promos. Most of them are extend your stay. Okay, so you can get a free night or a half night off in the cabin or whatever, but you want to go to the website, glenellisjellystone.com, and scout those out. But what is included in your stay, that's the real fun and the real feature. Okay, so you're going to get your great site or your great cabin, but we have a haunted Halloween trail that will knock your socks off. It's huge. We have massive animatronics that we spent a lot of money on. We built this whole trail. We have all kinds of live zombies and ghouls and goblins, and that is every Saturday night until we close. It's included in your stay. Bring your it's just awesome.
And is this limited to resort guests?
You know what? We are thinking on opening it up to the public. We're pretty busy. We want to do that, so I would be looking for our last weekend, so that's the weekend after Columbus Day, for it to be open to the public.
All right, so just maybe follow you on social media is probably the best way to stay up to date on,
absolutely.
on those things.
Yep.
All right. So you've got the Halloween events, the haunted trail, so much fun.
So even if you're staying in a cabin, we want you to decorate your cabin site. So we have there's really great prizes for site decorating, like $300, $200,
Really?
like big prizes. And then the whole family can do costume contests where we have all kinds of prizes for all ages, adults included. And actually this past weekend we had much more participation by the parents than the children. So that was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then decorating your golf cart or your bikes. We have the Yogi parades. We have the hay wagon rides. We have the magic pumpkin patch experience where you get your magic pumpkin seeds and then you plant them at our pumpkin patch. And then the next morning, your magic pumpkin, you go on a hay ride and you pick up your pumpkin with your name on it. Yeah,
wow.
It's awesome.
So magical. that is really cool. And you must see a lot of repeat families come, like it just because you put so much effort into making their stay at Jellystone so fun that you must see some of the same people year after year.
We do. We see the same people year after year, but we also see the same people with multiple visits in season.
Yep.
And we offer some really good incentives for that to happen. So we just had a big email blast go out for people who had been with us last fall, and we give them incentives to come back. Or if you're going to book a second stay in September, if you booked a second stay in October, then you got half off your stay. I mean, really, really cool. We want you there. We want you there having fun.
And everybody had a smile when I visited. So there's so many things to do inside the park that you'll probably never want to leave. But if you did venture out there, your location is prime. So many things, late season Storyland, hiking in the National Forest. You're like in the confluence of two notches, so you could pick your foliage sightseeing trip.
Everything's right at your fingertips. It's amazing. I do want to say though, even though our water park was closed, our outdoor heated pool is still open. Yeah.
There you go. And I even saw this, I don't know if these are still open, but in the summer you had these like private cabanas with like TVs in them.
Oh yeah, in our water park, those are hot sellers. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's closed for now, but we still have our mini golf and we have our jumping pillow and our big beautiful store is open all the time, and we have our pavilion where we have arts and crafts and entertainment.
Hay rides for the kids still.
Hay rides for the kids, that's all included.
Yeah, all right.
All included.
Michelle, so much going on. Give you a call. What's your phone number there?
It is 603-383-4567.
And if you want to find them online, you can probably just Google
Glen Ellis Jellystone.
Yogi Bear, Jellystone.
Glen Ellis Jellystone. That's the easiest way. It's going to bring you right to where you want to go.
All right. So much. Did we miss anything?
I don't think so. A lot to cover.
We must have, because you can never cover it all.
I don't know. There's always something happening. I'll be back.
All right. Check them out. Michelle Rober, Yogi Bears, Jellystone Park, Camp Resort, Glen Ellis.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.
You're watching White Mountains Today.